All of a sudden, here comes John. He slipped out from behind the house. He stood next to Peter, stabbed the knife into the side of his head. Not long after, Peter's body collapsed to the ground. But what I remember the most is only that smile. That terrible smile. "Baby, it's me," John replied. I screamed and rushed into the kitchen, slipped in through the open back door. I ran frantically into the forest. I think the safest option is hiding somewhere deep in the forest until morning. Then I can know my direction. I left my flashlight at home, so I took out my phone to record. In the beating of my heart and under my feet, in the crunch of the grass, I heard that familiar laughter. "Baby in the dark." I heard John coming from somewhere behind me, make a sweet cry. He sounded almost inhumane. The man I married no longer exists. When I realized I had been with a monster, when sharing my life, I'm starting to feel sick. When the adrenaline keeps me going, I tried to hold back my tears. I went deeper and deeper into the dense forest, afraid of not finding the sidewalk. Make yourself an easy target. I trembled and dialed the Norwegian emergency number 113. The conversation with the operator is still vivid in my memory. Mushy. Fortunately, he can speak English. I gave him the address of the villa. He said the dispatched police would take half an hour to arrive. I switched off the lights on my phone. I don't want John to know my location. I remember thinking, maybe I can keep quiet all the time, waiting for the police to come to the forest and scare John away. But at least 30 minutes. They just started searching. The forest is too old. I lay there waiting. I don't know how much time has passed. I finally see it. But not what I expected. Green parka. The dress that John is wearing. In the dim light of his own cell phone flashlight, I can see red blood on my coat. I like it so quiet here. I was calm. I was angry. Peter interrupted our precious time together. But he's gone now. I'm going to be fine. Baby, let's go home. I put my hand over my mouth, tears rolling down my cheeks. John looked around. He lit up the area with his cell phone light. He is no more than 20 meters away from me. Fortunately, my nest is dense, overgrown with weeds, cover my body. But I could feel John's mood changing. "You think I want to be here? In the cold forest? I'm bored now. Come out, baby. We can pretend this never happened." When he was about to leave, my phone is ringing. It's my mom calling. I needed to call him that night to talk. If he waits, things are different now. I heard John Shaolin laughing. Creepy sound. Like a monster grasping its prey. "I think I see you. Louis, isn't it warm in there? May I come in?" I crawled out of it. I can't even take care of my phone. Start running all the way. If you have experienced life and death moving forward, you should know. Rational thinking leaves your brain. I know my best chance is to circle back to the house. Hide somewhere. Until the police came. I almost tripped over a branch when I hit a tree. 10 minutes later, I saw the lights of a house in the distance. I'm almost there. But then everything around me quieted down. I was stunned. The crunching of leaves came from behind. "Honey, I'm coming," said John in my left ear. When John pulled the knife from me and pushed me down, I felt tremendous pain on the ground. "You are my favorite person. I hope I can give you a little comfort. You really make an impression on me." But Peter was right. It's all over here. This is where I'm starting over. Wait a minute, I'm crying. Trying to stall for time. Don't you want to know? I turned over and lay on my back, screaming in pain. "Look up at that green parka. John tilted his head to the side. Looks curious. I also have a secret. Oh, Lewis. Then say it. I'm like you, and you're not my first. You're not like me, Lewis. My painful figure, crawling in pain, while making up stories. Do you think I care about that stalker? If there is a chance, I must have killed him myself. Do you know why I answered the door earlier than you did? I want to protect you. I always thought you were just like me. This is what attracts me to you. John paused. I'm sure he saw through my lies. But it doesn't matter. All I have to do is tease him a little longer. If I can get him interested, I can live. This is my logic. I don't believe a word you say. He finally spoke. Okay, but I gotta let you know after. I can die in peace. Don't shut up and record once. What are you playing? You think you're in control of me. He was angry. Never mind. That's it. He sighed. If you are like me, you'll understand that I have to do this. Sirens sounded in the distance, and I blinked. The man in the green parka is gone. A few months after Bergen left, finally free. But it feels weird. Finally, no one is peeking at me. All I can see is the night sky. Above my head is a cold, dark abyss. I'm on this side. I screamed hoarse into the night. I screamed over and over again, until the police found me. I don't remember much else about that night. I woke up in a Norwegian hospital. My parents and my brother flew over to accompany me. They're glad I'm still alive. But I can't get John out of my head. The police haven't found him yet. I'm back in the UK now. For months, I've been unable to take my psychopathic ex-husband, erase from my mind. I have also seen my own shadow several times. He jumped up in fright, although I moved out of London, but I can still feel him there. I was drawing the curtains before going to bed last night. I seemed to see something green. Disappeared into an alley on the other side of the street. If you like this story, please click like. If you don't like this story, please click subscribe to the channel to watch the next videos. Thank you.